Sir, coming to the functions and duties of the district executive force, it is imperative to elaborate that
Excuse me, sir. Point of order. So, sir, since we have very limited time, may I request the...
Mr. Speaker, Deputy Speaker, sir, the point of order, the rule, specifically has to mention under what rule the point of order is being brought in. So, point of order cannot be just brought in randomly. So, the Honourable Member may specifically state what the point of order is, which rule, under which rule, sir.
So, point of order, the rule 300, sir, is a point of order.
So, the point of order rule says that a member cannot raise a point of order for an explanation of his position or other aspects. It has to be a point of order shall relate to the interpretation or enforcement of these rules or such articles of the Constitution as to regulate the House, sir. So, which particular rule is he referring to, is what I'm saying, sir.
So, my request is that since the time is limited,
sir, point of order cannot be based on requests, sir, is what I'm trying to say. So there are rules to be followed. One member cannot just simply get up and put a point of order. Let the point of order be based on the rules, sir.
Besides the
so you cannot just get up and ask for explanation on point of order, sir. That's my point. You're completely making a mockery out of the system, sir.
No, we are not.
They're saying that the rules should be followed and they're not following the rules
also, sir, please.
So let him give a point of order.
Go by tradition and convention also. I've been in this house, sir, for 10 years.
Sir, the rules are clear.
Go by the rules.
A point of order shall relate to interpretation of or enforcement of a rule, sir.
Sir, coming to the function, sir, the fingerprint bureau not only examines exhibits.
On the rule 300, I would like to raise a point of order, sir. So, according to rule 157, sir, time limit for disposal of financial business, sir. In addition to the power exercisable under these rules, the Speaker may exercise all such powers as are necessary for the purpose of the timely completion of all financial business, including allotment of time for the disposal of various kinds of such business. And where time is so allotted, he shall at the appointed hour put every caution necessary to dispose of all the outstanding matters in connection with the stage or stages for which time has been allotted. So I think, sir, if we understand the timing is too limited. We have some other cut motions. So may I request, sir, the Honourable Deputy Chief Minister to be specific on the question that we have raised.
Sir, but see, I think it is good that I read out all the backgrounds, the history of the police forces, because that is very important. Especially this is the first constituted house where I think everybody needs to know. So therefore, sir, allow me to go to the detail and also to read out all these details. This is not only for the benefit of one or two persons, but it is for the benefit of the members of this house.
So if the minister in the replies to the cut motions will read 15 pages, where are the queries raises only one or two or three, I think we are wasting the time of the House, sir.
Sir, I think when I reply, not only to the movers alone, but the reply should also be for the interest of all the honorable members of this august house. That's why, sir, being the first constituted house, I would like to read out all this. But in case, sir, if suppose honorable members, the movers, says that we don't need that, then I'll just lay it on the floor of the house. And this may also be kindly, ultimately withdraw your court motion. Then I will just lay it on the floor of the house, if that is agreeable, sir.
Sir.
Anyway,
excuse me, sir.
After motion was that it should be a little bit brief. So kindly.
Excuse me, sir. Let me remind the Honourable Minister, the points raised by Ardent is in relation to the Chesterfield case. Thank you.
Sir, from the...
And the points raised by me is only about the compensation to the holidays foregone for the police. So we don't need to know all the histories and all those 15 pages of the write-ups.
Sir.
We request the minister to come
Sir.
specific to the points that we raise. The idea is to save the time of the House so that we can go to many other important cut motions that are still following this.
Sir, right from the opening remarks, I've already clearly said, let me read out the background of the police force in the state of Meghalaya. And then I will also come to those points raised by the honorable members. But it seems the honorable members cannot wait in a longer for days. So if possible, sir, let me place it on the table of the House with a request then that the honorable members of the motion may kindly be withdrawn.
Sir, I think you can lay that in the table of the House after having clarified the points that we have raised. Then we can discuss about the withdrawal of the cut motion.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying because this is also part of my reply. It is part of my reply, so why don't you allow me to complete
Yeah.
this?
You can complete your reply with a...
You know, sir, because see, by debating like this, no, it ends
Try to be
nowhere.
little bit
And we are killing time unnecessarily, sir. We are, we are killing time unnecessarily.
Sir.
So by this time, I would have only completed one page of reading.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, whenever we speak,
See, that
you
is
always
unnecessary.
remind us that the time is very short, make it short, make it short. So when the reply come also, we request that ministers will be brief,
That's
not
right.
depending on those 15 pages that have been pre-typed.
Sir, in fact, it is better
Try to be
that the
little bit
honorable
brief.
members, they get more than what they want. I think that is depressing in this House. If they get more than what they want, nothing like it. In fact, nothing like it. Well, sir, then let me come to the
Excuse me, sir, we do not want more than what we want.
We ask.
We only want what we requested.
Anyway, let the minister continue his reply with a...
The request is to be brief.
Brief.
The request here is to be brief, sir.
Mr.
I
Deputy
have
Speaker,
already
sir.
requested him to...
Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir. Sir, questions are very simple to ask because you can ask a question, what is the ECD mission? But then to explain what the ECD mission is and why we're doing it, it requires detailed explanation. So obviously, sir, the answers will always be longer because you have to give the context of where the discussion is happening, what happened in the past, how the situation happened, what are the limitations. You'll have to explain, sir, because the people want to know. And therefore, the honorable members would like to know. But then to explain a particular point, the circumstances and the background has to be given, sir. And therefore, it is necessary for the minister to give the background of the entire situation. And therefore, it's not so simple as to just simply ask a question, why? Because when you say why, then you have to give the entire background of what this. That's when you'll understand and you'll be able to put that particular aspect of that question into context, sir. So therefore, to put it into context, there is no other way but to explain every aspect of this thing. Then you'll understand because this is a sensitive topic. And hence, the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister is doing the right thing by giving the background. Once you understand the background, then in the context of the background, you'll be able to understand the reply better. So the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister is doing the right thing, sir. But of course, sir, I leave the decision to your wisdom, sir.
Minister concerned to continue his reply, but little bit brief.
So, Sir Deputy Speaker, I get confused. But, okay. Let me not read out then the history and in fact the generic of the police department as a whole. So coming back to the issues raised by the honorable movers, by Ardent Basamoy. Number one is he relates to the statement made by the honorable member Dr. Silengdo that one more tribe was created. And he mentioned that high-level committee tribe. So, as a responsible elected members of this August House, I never expected such a statement be made. If only you can produce the documentary proof, nothing like it, sir. But just for the hearsay, for the interest of speaking, I think that is totally wrong. So we don't accept, government does not at all accept this kind of statement made by the honorable member that we need to create one more tribes in Meghalaya. Honorable member from Nongkremsa, he raised that the police force, in fact, are very capable enough handling the issues of law and order or any criminal activities that has happened in the state of Meghalaya. They are doing well. And he mentioned that the only point where they fail is because somebody or maybe the political masters seems to be controlling everything for the duty of right or for the duty of wrong. Let me clarify here, sir. The government at any point of time has given full free hand to the police force to handle things, be it criminal issues, be it law and order issues, or be it any issues relating to safety, security of the people of the state.